Hello again everyone. I'm back in Suffolk today. It's a Saturday. The weather is on and off sort of raining, and I'm joined once again by the lovely Candice. Here she is. So today we're at Woodbridge on the banks of the River Deben. Pronounced it right this time. We're doing a little walk out of the Suffolk Walks book. This one's about 4 miles, so it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And we're going to be walking a section of the River Deben. We're going to be visiting little historic areas of Woodbridge itself, including the Tide Mill as well, which is particularly well known. You probably see it in a lot of photographs of Suffolk and stuff like that. So yeah, lots to see, lots to do. We're probably going to do a little wild camp later on. Probably not here, maybe somewhere else. Possibly the Shotley Peninsula, we'll see anyway. So anyways, but for now, yeah, doing a lovely little day walk. Should be good fun. Anyways, enough talking, let's get walking. Woodbridge is one of those places that would have appealed to the water rat in Wind in the Willows, who declared that there was nothing, absolutely nothing, half so much worth doing as simply messing about in boats. Situated at the head of the Deben estuary, at the point where the river is navigable to the sea, Woodbridge attracts a sailing crowd who hang around in its cafes and yacht club in summer, enthusiastically comparing mast sizes and discussing wind speeds like the people of Newmarket discuss horses and form. This short walk takes you out along the River Deben, among the sailing boats, marshes and mudflats. Seagulls swoop for fish and boats bob on the quayside, enhancing the nautical feel. Welcome back everyone. We've arrived in Woodbridge. Market Hill is the historic centre of Woodbridge and is surrounded by medieval buildings and interesting shops. The parish pump was erected in 1876 and has separate troughs designed to provide drinking water for horses and dogs. That's a bloody big church. Right, you know the score. Let's go through that door. house, wasn't it? And just as we were leaving, I farted. I think that's sacrilegious or something. Sounds like they had Rick Wakeman on the organ. And there was a geezer at the front. He was absolutely loving it. He was going up and down, throwing his arms about. And then I remembered, oh yeah, he's the composer. No, the orchestra. Fuck. You have to edit that out. He's the conductor. That's it. Anyway, I just ruined my own joke. So moving on anyway. But yeah, a bit of music for you as well. It was genuinely, on a serious note, it was enjoyable. We both liked it. And it turns out it was just a recital, and they basically turned up at 10 AM. None of them knew each other. There was I think
church choir.
20 or so of the church choir, and then everyone else just turned up and went, yeah, I'll give it a go. And they all sounded bloody brilliant, and they've only been practicing since 10 AM this morning. It's not bad. That was good. Apart from me ruining my own fucking joke, but yeah, anyway. But yeah, my fart was the trumpet in the horn section. More tea, Vicar. The town owes much to Thomas Seckford, a courtier and legal advisor to Elizabeth I, who left the proceeds of his Clerkenwell estate to Woodbridge. This generous bequest has been used to fund everything from hospitals to schools and playing fields, and the Seckford Foundation continues to be administered for the benefit of the people of Woodbridge today. Seckford is buried in St Mary's Church, close to the Abbey and the Shire Hall, which he built. Hey, welcome back. We found a pub that's open, the Anchor, here on Quay Street. The Quay and the River Deben's over there. They've even got the Riverside, which is like an independent cinema. Peter Rabbit's on at 2:30. We've missed it. Shit. Yeah, but I love independent little cinemas. They're so cool. We need to get a drink. See you in a bit. We're in the roadside beer garden here at the Anchor. Got myself Recorder-Lig passion fruit cider. It's a good size of that. Got Candice half an aspel. Banging. She's well happy. Bless her. They're hiding again. Really lovely little pub in there. Very old looking as well. Very quaint. It's nice. Right, let's get these down us. There is also the chance to visit the Tide Mill, whose elegant white weatherboarded facade dominates the quay. A mill has stood on this site since at least the 12th century, although the present building dates from 1793 and was England's last working tide mill when it finally stopped turning in 1957. The mill was sold at auction in 1968, restored and open to the public, and you can once again see the giant water wheel turning at low tide. The old mill pond is now a marina, but a smaller pond has been dug to collect the water at high tide and release it when the tide has gone out. The times of the display obviously vary with the tides, but the wheel usually turns for an hour or so each day in the summer, and if the tide is low enough, you can see the channel created by the mill race as it flows back into the sea. If you struggle to understand the technology, this is still a fascinating example of Industrial Revolution machinery, kept alive by a team of dedicated volunteers. There are good views over the harbour and river from the upper floors. We've just passed the lovely Tide Mill, the two white buildings behind me over my shoulder, and we're back out on the River Deben. So to my left is the car park where the car is, and I thought, seeing as we're here in this lovely, very, very photogenic area, I thought I'd sign off here. So it's been a good walk. The first half was particularly nice. This little bit's particularly good. Some of the stuff in Woodbridge was really nice. Overall, it's been a decent little day walk out. Yeah. Always with Candice, always a pleasure, never a chore. There she is. So yeah, get in the comments, let us know what you think, if you've been here before, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you for the support as always, everyone. It means a lot. We'll see you soon. Cheers. Bye.
Bye-bye.